Recovery doesn't end after addiction. That's where it starts. I lost everything: my focus, my self-respect, my sense of purpose. But I didn't stay lost. I hit rock bottom, but that moment became the foundation I needed to build something stronger than I ever imagined. This is how I rebuilt my mind, my habits, and my confidence, one small step at a time. And if I could do it, so can you. Number 1. Rewiring my mindset with daily affirmations. My mind was filled with self-doubt and guilt. I felt worthless. I believed I couldn't change. But I had to stop letting those thoughts control me. I began every morning standing in front of the mirror, looking myself in the eye, and saying things I didn't yet believe, but I said them anyway. I am worthy of healing. I forgive myself. I am not my past. Today is a new chance. At first, I laughed, then I cried, and then, over time, I started believing it. Those affirmations became bricks in the foundation of a new mindset, one that was kinder, stronger, and more resilient. Number 2. Building new habits slowly and consistently. One of the biggest mistakes I made early in recovery was trying to fix everything at once. I thought I needed to change overnight, but that kind of pressure only led me to relapse. So I slowed down. I picked one small habit and committed to it. Drinking more water, going for a 10-minute walk, making my bed every morning, turning off my phone before bed. Those tiny acts gave me small victories. And small victories add up. I didn't need motivation every day, I just needed consistency. Recovery isn't about perfection. It's about building momentum, one habit at a time. Number 3. Rebuilding my environment. I realized I couldn't grow in the same environment that made me sick. My space was full of triggers, objects, people, and routines that pulled me back into who I used to be. So I started cleaning out everything. I threw away things that reminded me of my worst days. I rearranged my room to feel fresh. I bought a small plant just to remind myself that life can grow again. But more than that, I changed who I spent time with. I started choosing people who encouraged healing, not destruction. My environment started working with me instead of against me. Number 4. Practicing radical self-honesty. Denial was my comfort zone. For years, I told myself lies just to survive. But the truth was what finally set me free. I started journaling every single night, writing down exactly how I felt, even when it was ugly. Especially when it was ugly. I admitted when I was triggered, when I was angry, when I was afraid of messing up again. I started being honest with the people around me too. I said, I'm not okay today. I said, I need support. Self-honesty gave me clarity. It helped me face my fears instead of running from them. And it showed me that the real me, flaws and all, was still worth loving. Number 5. Finding purpose beyond recovery. I didn't want recovery to just be about not using. I needed something more. Something that made me feel alive. So I started looking outward. I volunteered at local shelters. I joined support groups and started sharing my story. I began setting small goals for the future, things like learning a new skill or helping a friend in need. Purpose became my compass. It gave meaning to the pain I had gone through. It reminded me that I was still here for a reason, that my story mattered, that I could turn my survival into someone else's hope. Number 6. Rebuilding confidence through action. I used to think I had to feel confident before I could act, but I learned that it's the other way around. Confidence comes from showing up. Every time I kept a promise to myself, I built trust. Every time I pushed through discomfort, I felt stronger. I didn't need to do something huge, just follow through on one small thing I said I would do. When I stumbled, I didn't call myself a failure. I called myself human. I showed up again the next day, and little by little, I began to respect myself again. That's where real confidence lives. Healing after addiction isn't easy, but it is absolutely possible. It's not about having perfect days. It's about not giving up on yourself, even on the hard ones. You don't have to be the person you used to be. You get to choose who you become next. You're not broken. You're rebuilding. One step, one habit, one truth at a time. And you're doing better than you think. Keep going.